All right, so we're nearly a third through the year. Damn, that was super fast. And we've had enough releases to do a sneaker checkup. So what are the early contenders for sneaker of the year in 2019? What are the near must buys? We're gonna break it down right here on The Casual, but first, a word from our sponsor, Squarespace. This episode from The Casual is brought to you in part by Squarespace. From domains, templates, and themes to analytics and award-winning customer service, Squarespace delivers it in an all-around package so you can get started in no time. I should know, we've used it right here at The Casual. It's pretty amazing. So go ahead and use our code squarespace.com/thecasual to save 10% off on your first purchase and get that site started today. The time is now. You know it's the time. Go ahead and get to it. And now, on to the show. Coming in first, we got the Air Fear of God Light Bone Edition. Now, Fear of God in recent years has slowed down as the de facto style of our time, but Jerry Lorenzo and his label did a number with the Nike collaboration. While this silhouette did release in the all-black colorway in 2018, the Light Bone was one of the first high-profile releases of 2019. To be fair, the Air Fear of God ones may not even be in contention for sneaker of the year bona fide, due to the fragmented opinions by sneakerheads and casuals alike. However, the Air Fear of God ones do not slack on details. The finish is pretty amazing. The details are subtle and clean. The shoe does have fitting issues for some, which is a notable con, but it should definitely be considered among the top as far as releases are concerned. Among the entire Nike collaboration with Fear of God, these were the most popular, and that's notable. The first 4D runner by Y3 was met with thunderous applause and a thunderous resale price as well. And the Y3 Runner 4D in red took that to another level. It's one of the few times a Y3 sneaker can be considered one of the bona fide sneakers of the year, and it has earned it. So many people in recent months have been messaging me personally about the jabs I took on Adidas a few weeks back, even though they weren't really jabs at all and people were just going crazy. I actually like Adidas. But here's the consolation. 4D tech is a winner, and this current Y3 iteration is arguably the best of the pack with its smooth, unique lacing, knit upper, and unbelievably good contrast. It seems 4D and Y3 are a match made in heaven. Now, while most sneaker enthusiasts may not have deep enough pockets for the $600 retail price, not to mention the availability was sparse, the Y3 4D was an excellent drop to showcase the new tech. Nike's on-air campaign that took 6 designers from 6 major cities from around the world and had them design their own Air Max whatever was amazing, but one design clearly rose above the rest. Cash ruled everything around me. Kaleidoscope, representing Shanghai, was the shiniest of the bunch. An Air Max 97 boasting a multi-layer translucent blue upper, white detailing, and subtle red branding is one of the best takes on the Air Max 97 ever conceived, and that has to mean something. The 97 is popular in its own right, but this iteration gives us something new while embracing the old. An amazing outing. Nike, you need to hire this man. Like now. And yes, it fetches the highest price resale, just in case you wanted to know. Personally, I love the Nike Sekai Blazer. It is my sneaker of the year so far, but I gotta take personal feelings out of it. High tops are a hard sell, but that doesn't mean that these don't slap. The Nike Sekai Blazer takes on Chitose Abe's penchant for deconstruction, layers the sneakers, doubles the laces, and pretty much makes the perfect response to the designer shoe. The Japanese luxury designer labels have never been known to kill it in the footwear department, but the collabs between Nike and any other label have been incredibly successful. This current collab with Sekai is one of the best renditions of the Blazer we've seen in years, rivaling Virgil's Blazer from the 10. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that and they don't want to accept it, but these might be miles better than those. And finally, of course, the Sekai Nike LDV Waffles, because lows are not a hard sell, and the Waffles, while limited at release, are still a shoe-in, no pun intended, for sneaker of the year. There would have to be a situation where the planets align just perfectly for it not to be the case. I mean, it really does say something when not one, but 2 sneakers from the same house are considered the best, we have to offer this year. But there's no mistaking the impact that the Sekai Waffles have already had. Using the same deconstructed layers from the Blazers, the Waffles offer a bit less crazy but just enough risk in the right areas to make it a bona fide must cop. Not only that, but you can't lose with either colorway because the design is that strong. Not to mention the monochrome ones that were showcased recently, which will almost certainly see a drop. It is that real, and the resale is indicative of the frenzy. Some are selling well beyond the $1,000 mark, making them nearly 10 times more as they were at retail at $150, and that's bananas. So that's 5 from the casual, but I'm pretty sure there are more than a few of you out there that have different opinions, so let them be known in the comments. Give a thumbs up if you like this video, and follow your boy on Instagram at Reggie Casual to see how I put together this stuff in Tokyo, as well as exclusive live content you can't find anywhere else. Follow thecasual.co to check fits and finds here in Japan. And don't forget about Squarespace. Save 10% on your next website. そして、まだやっていないなら subscribe 忘れないように. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. But most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. よろしくお願いします. And I'll see you guys in a minute. I like it.